Thank you for tuning in today, 10 of the 17 days of sustainability presented by Ideagen TV. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast and are excited for the days to come. Today, you heard opening remarks from Microsoft's VP of AI and Sustainability Strategy, Gretchen O'Hara. Starting at 10 a.m., Gretchen O'Hara will give her opening remarks and describe exactly what Goal 11 is. From there, at 10:15 a.m. was a power chat with Gretchen van den Akker, diplomat, head of health, labor, and social affairs, EU delegation to the UN in Geneva. After the power,
in my personal point of view, visionary leadership based on unity and solidarity, and returning to the old discredited frameworks and systems that created this fragility is, in my point of view, out of the question. And we must, as I said, build back better.
After the power chat with Gretchen van den Akker, we moved to a power chat between Donovan Nguyen, U.S. lead tolling and congestion pricing, and SAP lead for state, local, and education accounts at IBM, and colleague Miro Holisi, global director leader for national infrastructure and SAP government industry at 11 a.m.
Anything new that cities need to consider?
Yeah, thank you for the question, Donovan. And in the transportation system, which we have been implementing, like Stockholm congestion charging, we always try to push the envelope. We have been pushing technologies to its limit to deliver new kind of mobility services.
Next on the schedule, we heard from Scott Frisch, EVP and Chief Operating Officer at AARP at 11:30 a.m.
That human connection is no different in work or your family or your friends. You need to be able to pick up the phone and, hey, George, how's things going? How's the family? How's business going? It doesn't have to have any agenda other than just checking in on people. And I think that that helps solve that problem.
Then at 12 p.m. noon, we heard from Dr. Christine Gallup, Senior Director of Programs at the ION, as she speaks with Danae LaFleur, Senior Director Partnerships at the ION Houston.
A drink with startups that are walking in, maybe for a mentor meeting. They're going to have their office space for sure, but one of the biggest barriers to achieving the sustainable development goals is that level of actual collaboration. Everybody.
To end the day at 1 p.m., we heard a fascinating interview with Stephen James Tingus and character designer and TV show creator Joshua Leonard as we premiered episode 5 of Ideagen TV Hollywood.
Research, and I think it's stuff like that. The writers' room will be diverse and inclusive. That's the major thing, man. That writers' room, you have to. That's kind of where it starts, man. And that's the importance of being a creative. You get the freedom to kind of make these choices before it goes to the top. But
now, Thursday, October 1st, will be day 11 of the 17 days of sustainability, and we have a day packed full of content as usual surrounding SDG 12, responsible consumption and production. Starting at 10 a.m., Gretchen O'Hara will give her opening remarks and describe exactly what Goal 12 is. From there, at 10:15, a power chat with Bridget Gosselink, Head of Product Impact at Google.org. After the power chat with Bridget Gosselink, we move to a power chat with chef, restaurateur, author, and Greek food ambassador Maria Loy at 11:30 a.m. Next on the schedule, we will listen to Lisa Zwack, Head of Sustainability at Kroger, and she will give a power talk at 12 p.m. noon. Finally, to end the day at 1 p.m., we hear a fascinating power chat with Paul Surin, Global Lead of Built Environment at IBM. We would like to take the time to thank all of our participants for day 10 and cannot wait to hear insights for our day 11 speakers. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on what goal appeals to you and which insights you found most interesting. At Ideagen, we have hosted summits around the world for the past decade with global leaders and luminaries. We have heard their insights and how their organizations have made huge impacts on global scales. Now you have the opportunity to join us to get an inside look at the journeys of these global leaders with Ideagen's new Masterclass. Ideagen's Masterclass provides viewers an unprecedented and never before seen look into the lives and stories of the world's most influential leaders. You may be familiar with the accomplishments and successes of many of these leaders, from their time spent on a global stage, but do you know how they arrived to where they are today? The challenges they faced and the obstacles they overcame. IdeaGen's masterclass will provide you with a backstage pass to their life and journey and an up-close and personal look at global leaders and luminaries, including former Ambassador John Negroponte, the first Director of National Intelligence, Robert Rees, founder of the CEO Forum, Dr. Robert J. Brown, former advisor to Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela, plus many more. Be inspired as IdeaGen interviews global leaders and luminaries on their impact and join the masterclass to discover their journey to success. Visit our website, ideagenglobal.com, and follow the tab to our masterclass to get more information and subscribe today. Thank you for joining us as we continue to change the world.